Buccaneers! Catch the goddamn Buccaneers! We already know this, right? Or we probably don't. You live in Iraq if you don't. Patrick Mahomes is chasing the ghost of Tom Brady, right? And some already have him goated as the greatest thrower of the football ever and the greatest quarterback ever. I personally think talent-wise, he is. And before him, I thought that was Aaron Rodgers. And I still do, right? Both Patrick Mahomes and Aaron Rodgers can do it all, mobile-wise, throwing-wise, IQ-wise. And that's why I think that. But that's neither here or there. Patrick Mahomes is chasing Tom Brady, right? This will be his 4th Super Bowl. He's 2 for 1 in Super Bowls. This is his 4th visit, right? He will have 3 if he wins. It's kind of weird because if he wins this 3rd one, he's only 4 away. Tom Brady has 7. He's only 4 away, right? If he loses, it kind of makes it feel like he's that much farther, right? Because we don't know how many times the Chiefs are going to reach the Super Bowl, right? Obviously, Tom Brady went to 10. The man went 7 for 3. And let's look at it, right? Tom Brady early on, his first Super Bowl was 0-1, I believe. And then he went to 2 right after that. Then he had a little short 2-year span break. Went back in 07, lost to the Giants, right? Instantly made him 3-1. And then he went again in 2011, lost to the Giants again. And then we heard chatter and talks about him never beating or being the best quarterback ever because, he lost in 2 straight bowls. And then they were saying Joe Montana never did that, right? So there's no way he could be the best quarterback. And then he went on to lose 2, right? Like we just talked about. But then he went on to win 4 in a row, right? And then now, why is it that then we were talking about that he was never going to touch Joe Montana, and then now he's just considered the GOAT, right? Ever. So, and to bring it back, that's why I'm saying Patrick Mahomes is 28, 29, I believe, right now, right? And he's already on his 4th. Nobody's ever been to 4 this age, right? This young, this quick, this fast. And this dude, Patrick Mahomes, we already know he's different, right? I don't even want to go off and talk about how godly he is. We already know that. So, is Patrick Mahomes going to keep continuing? Is he going to keep continuing to go to Super Bowls? Or is he like Tom Brady did? Because every now and then Tom Brady went, right? If we had Patrick Mahomes do that, like every now and then, this is already his 4th one at the age of 28, 29. And then let's say he goes on to be Tom Brady's age, right? Will his loss of mobile ability defeat his purpose as who he is now? Or will he can change his game to have more longevity? I believe he can keep doing what he's doing up until like 35. We still see Matt Stafford doing it, right? And Matt Stafford is already up there in age, but he was making all these throws Pat Mahomes was doing, just people never saw him because he was with Detroit, right? So let's say Patrick Mahomes does this for about another 15 years, right? Without a question, he'll be able to reach 4 more Super Bowls, right? But it just depends, Travis Kelce's on the way out, right? He's 35. Chris Jones is on a free agent, or he's going to be a free agent, I'm sorry. And then all the other pieces, we don't know. But Tom Brady never really had, and this is why we can compare Tom Brady to Patrick Mahomes now, right? Tom Brady, when he won his bowls, never had any elite status wide receivers, right? And when Tom Brady did, he lost them, right? The greatest receiver he ever had was Randy Moss, right? The greatest tight end he ever had was Gronk, And when he won the bowl, Gronk was hurt. And when he lost both of those bowls, Randy Moss was there, right? And he was winning with the likes of Julian Edelman, Chris Hogan, Danny Amendola, right? Like these names, and he won with these names, right? So is Patrick Mahomes that great to where if he doesn't have a supporting cast, can he win bowls? He already proved it. I think he already proved it. He won a bowl instantly without the cheetah, right? He won a bowl without Tyreek Hill, and people were saying, oh, Patrick Mahomes isn't going to be the same after Tyreek Hill left. Hello, he won a Super Bowl, and hello, he's not going to win another one, right? So we could throw it out the water. And then beginning the season towards the whole season, there was talks about Patrick Mahomes or the Chiefs not even getting close to the playoffs, right? And there's a certain point where the Broncos were about to take over the first in that division, right? And they were saying, oh, it's over, the dynasty's done. Travis Kelce's getting up there in age. He doesn't care about football anymore. He has a podcast with his brother that's breaking records. He has Taylor Swift. He has the rings. He's getting older. Why does he need to play anymore, right? And then Kadarius Toney can't catch. MVS can't catch. They just don't have enough. No running game. Pacheco was hurt. They're not even going to get close. They won't even make the playoffs. Look where they're at. Look where they are at. Obviously, this is probably the best defense all around that they've had, right? And that's a reason why they've succeeded, or they succeeded in where they're at now. But on the other side, they're here because of number 15, Patrick Mahomes, right? I'm not gonna lie to you, it looked bad. The whole season it looked bad, but if I swear to you, if you watched every single game, it was because of miscommunication, drop passes. We remember that one against the Bills where he throws it deep to MVS. And that was a huge game, by the way. Throws it deep to MVS to win the game with under a minute left. Drops it in the end zone, right? Or the Kadarius Toney touchdown pitch from Travis Kelce that they called back for illegal man downfield, I believe it was. I mean, just those little games towards the end of the season, they just mean so much with seeding, right? And what did they do? They went on to the playoffs, and they kept winning, right? They kept succeeding. And then they beat the Ravens, right? Why is that? Because Patrick Mahomes, against the Ravens, that dude was surgical, right? He was literally taking what he was given. Nice, cool, calm, collected. Receivers were catching. Travis Kelce had a day. Isaiah Pacheco was doing amazing. And the defense locked down everything the Ravens were trying to do. And they succeeded at all season, right? They kept Lamar Jackson to 5 completed passes towards the half. At the half, horrible QBR he had. He couldn't get nothing open. And the defense just started to crumble as Patrick Mahomes just kept... I mean, a lot of success to Andy Reid, right? But those two together, if Patrick Mahomes is just locked in tune, and Andy Reid is also doing the same, I don't know if these guys could stay together. Just those two alone, I don't know who's going to stop Patrick Mahomes from beating Tom Brady in Super Bowls, right? And I think that's kind of scary. And if we look at the AFC, obviously, who can we be scared about, right? We've seen the Bills keep losing to him, right? They just keep losing to Patrick Mahomes. They cannot find... They're definitely not the kryptonite to Patrick Mahomes, and we thought we were going to see that this playoffs, right? Did not happen. They lost again, right? We thought the Ravens were going to be the team to take away the crown from the Chiefs. By the way their season was going, by the way Lamar was looking, by the way, second MVP he got. By the way they were rolling, everybody was talking about how nobody's going to beat the Ravens. He took them out, right? So if we look at the AFC, it's really just Lamar Jackson, and then you have the Bills, and then it should get interesting with Harbaugh signing with the Chargers. And then who's going to take out those two, Andy Reid and Patrick Mahomes? Right? They're going to lose pieces, but as long as that duo stays together, I would not be surprised if I see Patrick Mahomes win, probably get 7 by the age of 35, maybe 6. I would not be surprised, right? But I'm not going to get too ahead of myself. We know the monster that Patrick Mahomes is, okay? And he has a chance to get that much closer this Sunday. Will he do it? Who knows? But I'll probably make a video Monday, Sunday after to recap. I just wanted to be a good game. I don't know who to root for. I know I picked the 49ers, but huge fan of Patrick Mahomes because I know what's coming with this dude, right? He's going to go down in the books as one of the all-time greats. And what do you think? Do you think Patrick Mahomes has a chance to reach Tom Brady with 7 or surpass? Agree to disagree. Meet me at the 50-yard line. Peace.